So, 1821, Missouri gained statehood, leaving the remainder of Missouri Territory orphaned. This new unorganized territory consisted of numerous modern states, but for our purposes, we only care about Iowa. So, how did Iowa go from an unorganized territory to a full-blown state 25 years later? Well, a lot of things played a role, but the most immediate thing which set Iowa on the path to statehood revolves around this guy. This is Patrick O'Connor, an Irish immigrant amputee with an affinity towards criminal activity who worked in the lead mines of Dubuque, at the time one of the largest settlements on the upper Mississippi River. While working in the lead mines, O'Connor met another Irish immigrant named George O'Keefe, and they must have hit it off as they soon began living together in a cabin outside of town. This living situation seemingly was going well up until one fateful day in May of 1834 when, for no apparent reason, O'Connor shot and killed O'Keefe. Now, as unorganized territory, there were no formal laws for the citizens of Dubuque to try O'Connor for murder under, and they couldn't turn to the federal government for help because despite the Black Hawk Purchase officially opening up settlement around Dubuque and much of eastern Iowa, Congress had yet to extend national laws to the territory. So what were the people of Dubuque to do in this situation? Well, hold their own trial, of course, with the court being made up of local volunteers and the jury being selected by O'Connor himself. During the trial, O'Connor argued that the citizens couldn't convict him of anything as there were no laws in unorganized territory, all the while making no effort to deny the fact that he killed O'Keefe. So, in the most unsurprising outcome, the trial concludes by O'Connor being convicted of murder and sentenced to death in a manner more akin to a lynching rather than a proper execution, but karma and all that. In the aftermath of this whole thing, the federal government became very uncomfortable with the idea of incidents such as O'Connor's trial becoming commonplace, so they made the decision to reorganize the unorganized territory and place it under the administration of Michigan Territory in late 1834. And if we continue to have the clock tick forward, we can see this unorganized territory go from Michigan Territory to Wisconsin Territory and then to Iowa Territory, showing that this one random murder and the subsequent frontier justice were a pivotal moment in the creation of the state of Iowa as we know it today.